Paul, first of all, a week to reflect on the Derby result. What was your analysis from that?
I don't really want to look back, to be honest with you, because I'll end up speaking about stuff that, that I never really normally do. So it's unfair, isn't it, to criticise, officials and stuff like that. There's numerous decisions in the game that never went our way. And it's very disappointing. If you say, for example, there's 5 key decisions in a game, you'd expect to get 1, 2, possibly 3. For us to get no decisions at all was disappointing, but that's football and we've got to respect that. And then on the flip side of that, could the lads have done any more for us in the club? No, not at all. I thought they were excellent second half. They really did restrict a very strong Derby team to not many attempts on goal, not much chances, and we always carried the threat. The biggest disappointment is you get knocked out the game, so that's the truth of it.
Cal Naismith is of course sent off. Is that just added to your left back problems? No.
You tell Paul Lambert we've got another 2. We've got 2 crackers just waiting to play. It is what it is. Unfortunately, we're without Anthony Robinson now, aren't we, till February. Carl's come in and he's done a smashing job. He really has embraced the position well. The disappointing thing was we started the game really well on Saturday against Derby, but someone else is going to have to go in and slot in now, and that's what squads are for.
Is it like the case that Dan Burn will go in there? Or
no, I'm not going to second guess our team. I'm sure Paul will have our squad up, and he might work out, he mightn't work out what we'll do or where we'll go. I think this stage of the season, there's a lot of clubs about who might struggle with injuries and different stuff. We're no different than most, so we'll do our best to adapt in what is a very big game. It's a good game.
Have you identified possible left backs for January in the transfer market?
You're asking me far too many questions now. It's Thursday at 9:20, but I'm struggling to identify them for Saturday. No, it's even for you guys with recruitment and everything else, I won't answer a lot of questions on them things. I don't ever think it's correct to discuss targets, possibilities in the open press. I think the best clubs are the ones who just act and sign players. So if you've got something to announce, we would announce it as a club. If we haven't, then it's a side of the game, or it's a question that I will be genuinely looking out of.
Ipswich then, what have you made of them? Paul Lambert sort of struggled since he's come in there getting that first win.
Again, it's what have you made of Ipswich? Obviously Paul Hurst went in there at the start of the season, got an amount of games, where the results probably hadn't gone as well as people wanted. They've then changed to Paul, who's a very experienced manager. He's got a great CV of managing, and success. They will see the game as a very important game, that's for sure. There's no getting away from that. When they're in the position that Ipswich are in, this league is scary, worryingly, to get wins. It's that difficult to get any win. Saturday's a bigger game for Ipswich than it possibly is for us, if that makes sense. For us to go down there and win the game would put us in a very strong position in the league, and will put Ipswich in a poorer one. For Ipswich, they will see it as a great opportunity to claw points back on the back. So for both teams, it carries a really live bet. I think Paul will be working away towards your question to January to possibly look for reinforcements if that's what they decide to do as a club. But in with that time frame, he'll have wanted to give every lad down there the opportunity to show him and his staff that they can be part of Ipswich's future success.
Does it show how competitive the league is that a club of that stature is struggling at the bottom?
I try my best not to look, I try my best to concentrate on ourselves. I think in any division, the strengths and weaknesses, this division is tough, for everyone knows that. You look at fixture lists, for example, to think that, okay, you could be okay in them games or not so good in them games. There's none of that in this league. You've got to work so hard for every point, not just a win, a draw. Points are vital, and the league's taking shape now. There's a few teams up near the top end that are looking towards where they want to be. There's certainly a cluster of teams at the bottom end as well, with not much points between them, fighting for what they all think they should get. So I'm sure Ipswich will be focused on trying their best to join that little group as quickly as they can.
Have you come up against any Paul Lambert's teams before?
Once or twice, I think. Were pre-season friendly once when Paul was managing Aston Villa. But you can see by his passion on the sidelines, his focus, his commitment, his desire to win games is there for all to see. He's had great success at previous clubs. He conducts himself like a lot of the better managers do very well. They're never involved in, controversial stuff and, you know, spats on sidelines and stuff like that. So, you know, it's a great opportunity for Paul. Not many managers get to manage Norwich and Ipswich, do they? You know, so I'm sure Paul will be enjoying it down there. And, you know, he'll be very focused on certainly the job at hand and one eye on looking forward to possibly strengthening to help them.
Squad-wise, have you any concerns going into the game, injuries?
No! What makes you ask that? Listen, we're just at that crucial stage, you know, where you're getting into the middle of December. You know, there's so much football before January. You know, and you can't, you know, points in the division is so tough to get. You know, we just want to focus. We're going to travel down tomorrow morning early. We'll train down there. So we just want to do our best to win the game on Saturday. That would see us go in a very good position in the league. If not, you just keep focused. It's the next game and the next game. It is repetitive. It's a cycle of it. But, you know, within that, I've got to say, I must commend our lads. I do feel over the last 3-4 games that they found themselves again. I think the spirit's there. That's always been there for everyone to see. But, you know, a couple of the chances we created against Derby were very good chances. Good football, good movement, penetration. You know, and at Bolton, I felt we played well. Certainly, we were excellent against Blackburn. You know, we were the better team against Reading and should have won. So within what we're doing, albeit we haven't probably got the points that the lads might deserve, I do feel that there's really strong sides that the lads are coming back to what they are.